at school. So I think I have a build for you. I at least want you to try it, and I'll be uploading this to the chat. The guys can watch it if they want. It's probably iteration 6 of this. I'll play 1/4 with it as well, so you can see what it's about. None of this matters. I'm gonna pick center. I haven't tried making it a power forward or small forward yet, to be fair, but center will put you at the 4 or 5 every game you play, right? So I think center will be just fine for you. I encourage you to try this out and see what you think before you make a decision. So everything about this is really, really fine-tuned, and I'll explain each and every stat as I go. 6'10", 252, 7'4" wingspan, solid body shape. Now all the stats are already input. Okay. So our close shot is kind of a flexible stat for us. If we hit triangle, we can see what it affects. It affects grace under pressure. But in my head, when you play, what happens a lot of the time is you get the ball in a position under the hoop, you pump fake and try to go up, and you get a lot of bullshit. The higher you raise the stat, the better you'll be, and there's some flexibility here. The driving layup being one of those flexible spots. You essentially drop this down as much as you want it. 80 is to get you a specific animation package to help with that. This is why I want you to try this build out, see how it feels. Driving layup is a very flexible stat. You can pump your close shot up as much as you want. Driving dunk, this is another thing to get you animation packages. This is going to get you Daryl Dawkins, Daryl Dawkins dunk package. Under a lot of standing dunks in that, right? Speaking of standing dunk, we got our standing dunk to 90. So you're able to attack the basket. Again, there's versions of this build where you don't need a driving dunk, and that's fine. You can potentially drop your driving layup, drop your driving dunk, max your close shot, max your mid-range, max whatever else, right? So these are kind of flexible, but this is specifically for animation packages. But again, if you're dropping something, I encourage you to boost your close shot up. We're going to be boosting that using badges as well, and I'll go through those. Our mid-range, we want to have, I believe this was a dump, yeah. 81 is where we're locked, but this was to get a second badge point at 82, or another badge point. You watch it goes 23 to 24. We're trying to get that gold set shooter. I'll show you what it does. Gives a shot boost after standing still before taking a jump shot. This is what you do all the time. You'll catch the ball and wait a second and then shoot, right? So it's perfect for you. And it's all this badge with all of you. So we want to get that gold. That's why we have to get the 81 mid-range. That's what affects it. Our 3-ball is maxed at 80. We can't do anything else with it. Our free throw, this is us tweaking different stats and end up with 66. It's just the way it is because it's so min-max. Again, you could potentially, if you dropped your driving layup and driving dunk, put a few points in the free throw. I encourage you to play around with this. You'll see taking a few points out of close shot or a few points out of driving layup will get you a lot of points elsewhere. Our pass accuracy is 85. That's for a few reasons. It gives us this gold bullet passing. This year, the interceptor steals are worse than ever. This will make your passes quicker and snappier. Not only that, you won't have to worry about too much bullshit down court stuff, right? And you'll have access to Hall of Fame break started with this. The ball handle is only that because I moved your speed with ball up. Because a lot of times when you're bringing the ball up, you like to rebound. You bring the ball up a little bit. Now, if you don't feel like you want to do that as much this year, you can easily drop this down. Let me see, I don't think it affects anything else. Yeah, you could drop this down and this down potentially, the whole way, and then upgrade your pass accuracy. Another reason we have our speed with ball up is when you're picking and rolling, you can roll, catch the ball, and dunk easier. But once again, there's leeway here. You could drop those stats and pump in the close shot. Let's see how much we get now. It was at 84. We can take it all the way up to 99. Okay? So we get a lot of value there. It costs us like 2 passing badges. We get max close shot, which is awesome. And we get more finishing badges. So that is definitely an option. This is quality of life here. The speed with ball and ball handle. If you're min-maxing your build old school, go for close shot max. This will save you a lot of frustration. Alright. Pump that back in there. This, again, it's your build, right? But I think you might want to drop the speed with ball for that, but it's up to you how you think you're going to play. So try it both ways if you like. Our interior defense is 90. This is a stat I was moving a little bit here and there. And once again, you can potentially drop this down, max your close shot, max your interior defense. You know, there's room to squeeze. But as is, we get defensive leader Hall of Fame here. This one is more of a stat we're going for than a badge. Our perimeter defense is 65 for a reason. First of all, we get the extra badge point. There's a new badge called Menace. While guarding and staying in front of an opponent, their tributes will drop if good defense is being played. So, let's say you've had to switch on a pick and roll, you picked a guy up at the free throw line or whatever. The situations that occur 10 to 20 times a game. Now you're lowering his attributes. And on top of that, you have a high steal rating. You have the steal rating, again, because we were trying to get some badge points. We're trying to get your steal way up because we're going to juice all the steal stats. Our block is particularly 81 because look at that intimidator. It goes from silver to gold. We want to at least have gold intimidator 81. This is another stat you could tweak up, but I've never been big on blocks, and you know that. Our rebounding, we're trying to get as much rebounding as we can without sacrificing too much. It gets really expensive. Once again, let's just take a look at the other version of the build. We do that, and we could go poop and get 95, or you could do something like this. Whatever you wanted, and do something like this, right? Easily. Let me put this back. I think I got it right. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Our rebounding, we have at least 91 because we want to get, where is it? Rebound chaser. And we want to have gold. If you want to get Hall of Fame, it has to be 99. If you want to get 99, you have to tweak some of the starting stats. The max this build can have rebounding-wise is 98. Now, our speed. This is where this build shines. This is what you're paying with your height. You're a power forward at heart, right? But Panda told me that being big is a struggle this year, at least for him so far. Being big and slow is a struggle. 6'10", with 66 speed, 66 acceleration. All your physical stats are really, really good. There's wiggle room with your strength. Once again, you could drop your strength if you wanted. I just feel like 70 at least is a good place to be. I think I just fucked up the build, by the way. What did I lose? I lost interior defense, maybe? I think I lost interior defense, maybe. Yeah, that's what it was. So strength is correlated to your interior defense, right? So you can't lower it too much. Anyway, the stats, the physical stats in this build are very good. 81 vertical, 95 stamina. These are all, good stats to have. Okay, our badge breakdown. These are badge points, and I'll show you how this works in a second. 24, 24, 13, 32. Now, this is kind of up to you. I was just fucking around. For our primary takeover for this, you're going to see me using spotted precision and stuffed blocks, because let's face it, you go for a lot of blocks. You'll get this two-way facilitator title. Now, again, you can play the 5, no problem. To be a speedy 5 who can shoot still. Also, I will point out you have a 99 or an 84 hook shot with this build. If you were to drop your speed with ball, you could have a 99 hook shot. You don't usually hook shot too much, but if you're going to hook shot, that's another thing to keep in mind. You could drop that. So, a few new badges. Grace under pressure. Gives a boost to standing shots that happen close to the basket. We're going to come back for that one. Fast twitch. Speeds up the ability to get standing layups or dunks off before the defense has time to contest. Hall of Fame. Mouse in the house won't really affect you. That's when you have a smaller player on you. Posterizer, Hall of Fame. Rise up. This is when you have more likelihood to do a standing dunk when you're in the painted area. Gold. Fearless finisher. Strengthens the ability to absorb contact and still finish. Also reduces the amount of energy from contact layups. We might come back to that one. Putback boss. We have options here. right? You could do a hook shot specialist, grace under pressure, even a lob city. Limitless takeoff is interesting. That'll let you take off from further away. For my game specifically, I'm going to put a point in unstrippable. I'm going to put 2 points in the putback ball. I'm going to put a point in the hook specialist. I'm going to put a bunch into grace under pressure so I can get those little easy putbacks. And I'll put a point into limitless takeoff. Shooting badges. These ones are pretty solid, I think. We go blinders. That's when people are jumping at you from the side. Corner specialist. I think you should have that, absolutely. Dead eye, yes. Catch and shoot, yes. Free machine, yes. Clutch shooter, I like bronze. You always end up shooting. Set shooter, we'll put one there. So you always end up shooting the fourth. So set shooter, we go gold. And then lucky number 7, this is you have a few points to work with here. You usually aren't shooting on the first 7 seconds of the shot clock, and that's what this is. We could go sniper. This will reward you for being more accurate and punish you for being less accurate. So for this, we're going to go sniper. And now we have an extra badge point. So we'll drop sniper to bronze, and we'll go corner specialist gold. Playmaking. 1 in bailout, 2 in needle threader, 1 in downhill. This is correlated to your speed with ball, but you might try the other version though. 3 in bullet passer, 1 in quick first step, a couple points in break starter, and then I think you might like this post playmaker, but you could switch stuff around. So for this, I'm just going to go diamond. Defense. Here's your bread and butter, and you're going to know these a little bit better than me what you want. But I think it's worth you having a couple in Hustler, 1 or 2 in Brick Wall. Every steel badge will max. Pickpocket, Menace. We specifically upgraded something to get Menace, right? So we get Menace. Rebound Chaser Gold, at least Silver Worm. Chase Down Artist Bronze. These are, again, Ball Strippers is a new one. When people are going up near the hoop, you can push square to strip them. This... You should either go high rim protector or high ball stripper, and then lower the other one. So for me, I'm going to go lower, higher there on rim protector. I'm going to get interceptor silver. I'm going to get silver pogo. I'm going to get gold intimidator, silver box, and then silver tireless, so you don't run out of energy. Our jump shot, we push triangle to choose our jump shot. I choose Larry Bird. I go here. We're just going to play literally a couple minutes of this. So, again, this build currently has an 84 hook shots.
And right now, we've got a chance
like I
to
said,
check
there's
out
room
the
for you
My
to try
Player
different
build
stuff
process. Let's see what it's about.
Moments away,
Again,
it'll
I'm
be the
not the
Phoenix
best at this
Suns
usually.
going
I'm
up
still
against the
learning the
Milwaukee
mechanics and
Bucks.
stuff, but
From the
one thing this
arena
build
to
can do
your
is
living
steal
room.
the ball.
I'm Blake Suniga, along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Here for some
Let's see the speed
exciting
of the ball
2K
here.
basketball action.
Pretty quick for being
And
as
all
big
our
as he
focus
is.
tonight
Pretty
is
quick.
on my player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has
Got the
in store.
rebound there.
And that's the best
And
thing
put it back in.
about NBA
That's those under the
You
basket
just
badges
never
coming in
know
handy.
what
Let's
can
see it early.
happen until
Only
we play the
7%
games.
covered on
Could
that.
MP
Now the
drop
initial look
50
was terrible,
tonight?
right?
Will
But
we
you're going to be
see
getting a lot of offensive
overtime,
bullets
a
because you always
triple-double,
do.
a game-winning shot? We have no idea.
Pressure
This
that.
is why we play.
Pressure that. I block it.
And he's able
Pressure
to get it back.
that.
Well, the
94,
Bucks look like the
54%
class
contested.
of the Eastern Conference for years
That's
to
when the
come.
pogo might have helped
To
me. Let's see
continue
the
that
jumper here.
success and contribute
He
as
can
a
shoot.
big, how would you set up your MP?
You need to be
Not
in
terrible.
top shape because the Bucks run at just about every chance they get. This staff and front office really values players.
I was only
who
11%
can
covered
move.
on that jumper
So as a
right there.
big,
I
you
mistimed
have
it.
to be able to keep up.
If I
Yeah,
timed
this
that
is your pick
properly,
for a
it
my
took
player
me-
big,
or, I make
and
it.
that's where you want to put your build. You aren't going to
Wasn't
be
a bad shot,
posting
though.
up and slogging away. The Bucks play a quick style. If you can knock down a jumper and are
Playing
willing to
passing
pass
lane,
the rock,
holding
that
him.
could be the
This is what you say,
perfect
3
fit
seconds.
and really a skilled big in the front
Holding
court.
him.
That's what the Bucks want.
Just 2 to shoot. Denial.
Antetokounmpo's size is a huge factor.
You look, we already have some of the
Swatting
takeover badge,
maestro.
halfway actually. This is why I think, I mean, you could use anything here. But I believe it all
First
contributes
minute and
the
a
same
half of
to
basketball
takeover
played here
badges.
in this one.
Our passes are snappy.
Back to my player.
I'll catch you down here. We're going to try another hook shot on DeAndre Ayton. Green.
Soft touch off the
Little
glass.
baby push shot. 40% contested, but all our badges are doing us a
them
lot of
at any
help. We can switch out on the guard if we need to.
High player with the block.
Chase down artist right there working for us. Call for this.
Drills
Look how
the
fast we
three-pointer.
are, though. We would have had that boy, man. We are a zoomy boy. Purposely
Holiday is
leaving
able to
open.
consistently keep defenders guessing.
3 shots, 3 seconds,
High
but
player
whatever.
with the block.
Can't get it over me. Too much of a fucking tower.
And
Touch
just
pass.
under 2.5 minutes
Off the
elapsed
back.
here in the first.
Up fake, got him. Up fake, up fake, up fake. Set something
And
up.
it's blocked by Ayton.
An outstanding shot blocker. Ayton understands when to leave his feet.
And it seems like overnight with a move or two, you know, teams can go from rebuilding to contenders for the
Probably
NBA
him, not
title.
me.
It's just crazy.
Well, we saw that with Brooklyn adding KD and Kyrie, the Clips bringing in Paul George and Kawhi to Los Angeles.
Having played with a few builds, this one
Save
feels
cap
pretty
space,
versatile,
build a
and obviously
pile
I've
of
played a lot
assets.
worse than
You
you've played.
can change the
You're a lot more
fortunes
passive
of an
than me. You're willing
organization
to set
really quick.
screens and wait.
Well, if you're a
I'm
guy
trying
like
to force things all
MP,
the time.
you never know what your next year will look like. Remember on the other side of the spectrum, OKC traded Paul George
how covered I
and
was.
Russell Westbrook.
21%.
All of a sudden, the
So
Thunder
this
are
shot,
rebuilding.
that's makeable
So
again.
have to be
You know the
ready
shot
as a
better than
young
me. It's
player
just
for
Larry.
your
did.
situation to change
You,
at any time.
Now here's Ayton.
First pick in the 2018
If you get the
NBA
timing
draft,
down this
and I
year,
know
you'll
there's
be able to
some
make those
comes a lot
shots.
of
It's
pressure
not that
with
bad.
being
With all your badges and how fast you're getting release off, it's not that bad. I'll play a couple more minutes here. See, I'm much better with the version that has 99 close shots so I can hook shot people, because I just want to chase them. One thing about this build, it'll probably be really easy to play career with. I'll go sit in the corner for a couple plays and just call for
Ball
it.
with it. Pass to Ayton. Inside. Shoots.
I contested that. I
Bridges,
get the
no
board. Let's see a speed with balls and
So it's
zoom.
Milwaukee
Not
now.
terrible.
14 points.
Not terrible.
Their largest lead in the game.
Bad pass.
Bridges with the steal. 3 on 3.
But we're there.
Here's Ayton.
We're there.
For my player.
We're there. That's heavily
And it's my
contested. Our
player with
board.
the
Push
rebound.
the ball.
The defense better not make a habit
Push it
of
like
giving
old
him
school,
that
push it.
shot because he doesn't miss many of them.
To the paint.
There you
Holiday
go.
with the bucket.
And really, onto the
Yeah,
Kupo
speed with ball
could
doesn't
look to
feel
score
great.
every time, but he's also great at
Yeah, definitely try both
recognizing
versions.
when one of his guys has a clean look.
That's
And
another
he
bad
gets it to
call. I
go
did
as
nothing
they
but have my
call a
hands
foul.
up.
He's on his way to the line for one more.
Getting them
On
superstar
the night,
calls.
he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
I can't
Milwaukee
control
with the
what
ball.
Bill's going to get foul calls
At one
on.
point, they led by
Get in
16.
my corner, even.
Getting to run with
my corner.
Giannis, the MVP, as a
Straight up,
post-line
Green.
player. What do you think, Brian?
Well, the Greek Freak is a guy who spends
And that's our
a
corner
lot of
specialist, our
time
catch
in
and
the
shoot, our
lane.
set
We know
shot,
he
our
likes to post up
everything
on the
working
low
for us,
block.
right? Making
So
the
as a
game
big,
easier for us.
work on that outside shot.
Our 83 ball
He'll
feels
need
a
it
lot
to
better than
provide
that.
driving angles for
All dead eye
Giannis.
as well.
And work on your hands. Giannis is
call
an
for this.
excellent passer, especially when attacking the hoop.
Green.
So post-to-post passing, it's really off the charts. Get ready
Now
to
we have, I
deep,
think we have
work
green
yourself
machine,
into
because
open
usually when you get
spots.
rolling, you
You'll
make a
get
couple in a
clean
row.
looks.
So green machine should proc, and that should give us a bonus on our shots now.
Ball outside.
Now we have a better chance to green even still.
Pass to Ayton. Basket
I didn't
is
want to jump
good.
into the foul call.
Assist from Chris Ball. The Bucks
Go
on
for this
offense.
one. Pump fake
15-point
this.
game.
Send him on the cut.
Outside Middleton.
Get the screen.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2
Oh, we
minutes
got
in.
that ball back.
Here's my player.
Screen.
Drills it from outside.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
There's a screen by Saric. Hall. And there are the Suns with another bucket.
Such a smooth scorer. Paul's form and release are about as good as it gets.
Oh, for screen.
My player outside.
Oh, that's
It's
lame. It
stolen
made
by
me do that
Saric.
flash. I wouldn't do that.
Booker outside. Let's
Maybe
go with a
this will
3.
be-
It's good.
Okay.
Hits his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
boasting a beautiful combination of vision and playmaking ability. Booker's special with the ball in his hands.
Well, when you look at the idea of being
Chase
a
that.
big man that's playing with true...
There you go. See how fast I am to the ball there? I don't know if it's a replay. There's
Just
not.
deflating right
I was
now
fast to that
a
one,
team
right?
trying to get back into the game like this.
Couple more minutes.
That is definitely an emphasis jam.
I like
a
it, though.
big
It's fun to play.
apostrophe or exclamation
And you'll be
point, or
getting the
maybe
ball in a
even
lot more
question mark.
advantageous
maybe a
positions. You
semicolon?
won't be having to
Something.
create like you
I
see
don't
me
know.
creating.
Man, all that
You'll be
grammar
getting the
you
ball a
guys are
lot more
making my
offensive
head
rebounds
spin.
and
Look,
stuff.
I know there are a lot of questions
Oh,
right
speaking
now
of that,
defensively
he just shot a
for
post
this
fade.
team.
This build does have a post fade, but you
Here
never
in the second
shoot
quarter,
post fades,
just under
so.
3.5 minutes played.
But he does have one.
My player, Ayton covering. Here's my player.
Very
That one
early,
a
but
little
only
long.
26% covered. Timed better, it probably goes in. There's a good chance.
Ball outside. To the wing, right side. Baseline
Good.
jumper.
Told me.
Ayton, no good.
My board,
Even though he
push the
missed
ball,
it, he just couldn't pass
pass.
up the chance.
Yeah, they
off
don't
it
come
back,
much easier than
forward.
that.
And it's out of bounds
I
to the
think
Bucks
we should
as Milwaukee
I'm gonna try to
takes
call for one
possession.
here.
And the Suns will go for a different look
Just
here.
go up on him, see what happens.
Here's my player. And it's
That's
blocked
what
by
happens.
Ayton. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Allen. Pass
Good
to
that he has
Payne.
his badge. Let's see how we do.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Johnson.
2 minutes.
Here's Payne. Guarded by Hill. 6 on the shot clock.
Okay.
From deep. Shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Knocks it loose.
Alright. Got robbed there, that's for sure. I had a point on triple-ball, I believe.
Pass to Payne. Bucks with the
My board.
rebound. And the Bucks certainly have a championship
Okay.
contending roster.
That's the game this
But
year, by the
Brian,
way, passes
they're
like
still
that.
looking to get over that
That's the
hump
game.
as a unit.
Definitely, Blake. But with Giannis at the helm, I think there's
You've
gonna be
seen
a
it, the
ton
highs and
parade
lows
in
of the build. It ain't perfect, but
Milwaukee
I think
sooner-
it's pretty solid. You'll have better teammates, too. We shot decent from 3. Under the basket, it'll play a lot better against humans than it will DeAndre Ayton AI. But, yeah. Try a few versions out and play with it, bud. Hope you like it.